Hey everybody, welcome back to another week-long vlog. It is Friday at 7:45, and I'm getting ready to head out to the Friday daily mass that they have. It's like kind of part of the routine. I have some unfortunate business I got to go take care of at the courthouse today, but I kind of don't mind being there. The courthouse is kind of a cool place to walk around. I had to go to the post office to send off the letters from the courthouse, and it was Harley's birthday. He's kind of one of those dogs that just looks like a human trapped in a dog suit, if you ask me. And then I went to Avanti's to get some diner food before catching up with a good friend of mine who's somebody who I've done some cover work for before. I then went to the juice jar to refuel and get ready for a recording session today I had with a really nice guy. He's a psychiatrist who works for this organization called NAMI. I think it's North American Mental Health Institute or something. And he needed me to help him record some jingles for their commercial. So we got to write some little doodads about mental health that are going to be on some commercials, which is kind of fun. And after that, I ended up coming home and going for a run. It's been kind of warm, but you'll see later in this vlog that it's about to get very, very cold, unfortunately. After that, I just kind of winded down with some video editing, and then it's the next day. It's Saturday, 5:30 in the morning. I am on my way to go watch the Perpetual Adoration Chapel at from 6 to 7 a.m. That's pretty. That's a staple in the week. As you can see, it's booming. Everyone's there to come huddle around me and give me attention. And after a quick nap, I got to start getting some more work done. This day I had to do some short form content. Here's me editing said short form content. I guess have to is kind of a strong word, really, but I should. Then I have to scoop some cat litter, and on Saturdays I usually go do the match play at the racket club in Erie. And this day was actually canceled. So me and a few people who were never texted about it just hit around with each other. After that, I went to the flower shop and I picked up some flowers for my girlfriend before coming home and eating some chicken noodle soup. Ooh, I love that chicken noodle soup. And then after that, I went to my girlfriend's dance show. I knew there was a reason I was getting flowers. I was trying to think of it when I was recording this, but that's the reason why. Here are some clips of her numbers, and my favorite part is that there is an amazing spread of desserts that I get to indulge in afterwards, and her mom made the best cookies. After that, it's the next day, 8 in the morning, and it's Sunday, so back at Mass from 8:30 to like 9:30. And then when I get home, it's time to kind of start the day. So I'm making some coffee. Nothing too exciting, but I did have to do a 1st to 11 cover today. So I, for some reason, decided to record it in my living room. I'm kind of testing out like this new travel rig that I have for when we're about to go on tour and I need to be able to get work done. And after I finished up that, I decided to clean my house. It's kind of just something I do on the weekends. Before I decided to make Riley some dinner. And it is the next day. I am getting ready for the week ahead. We have some video shoots. We have some other kind of normal business we have to attend to at the studio. So I am first making a pit stop, as silly as it sounds, because I was invited to go be a part of my girlfriend's like dance company as they do like some workshops on aerials, which is hilarious, but it's actually true. My camera died before I could record any of myself trying, but it's probably a good thing because I didn't really get very far. But I know it sounds ridiculous, but that is actually what I was doing. Anyway, I'm going in to teach some lessons this day, but beforehand, I have to get some demos ready for the week. Here's some footage of me teaching some lessons. This is a drum lesson, as you can tell, and then I am prepping for some other students that are coming in. Some virtual lessons I had to teach on the electric drum kit so they can hear me. I need to do another cover. I usually have to try and get like 2 done a week for 1st to 11. Here's another student I was teaching who's writing a song, and here's kind of what it sounds like. After that, it is time to wrap up lessons. When I got home, I wanted to make these little shelters for the stray cats that are in my neighborhood. It's been like minus 10 degrees in Erie lately, and they just probably wouldn't survive that, to be honest. So I went to my mom's house, and me and Riley made these like little sheds for them. So we ended up making like 3 of them that we could put around our porch, and they've been loving it. There's some footage later in this vlog of them just like of their paw prints and stuff, and they had a great time. It's like little hotels for them. But this is just some footage of us making them and then putting them underneath the porch. And I also put one on the front deck there. So the next morning, Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, Tuesday. Definitely Tuesday. Scooping cat litter like every day, because there has to be an obligatory cat litter box shot. And continuing to feed my cats, even though you probably guessed it, they still are very ungrateful little animals, but I'm deciding to keep them alive. After that, I'm doing some kind of boring, just like home stuff, doing dishes. I think it's funny that I leave such long clips of me doing dishes in here as if that's like action-packed or anything. But anyway, I need to finish up my second cover for the week for 1st to 11. I'm curious to see if you guys can actually guess it just from this clip of me playing guitar, because I didn't know the song before, so here's your best shot. I'll give you a hint. It's an older song, but it's pretty good. I like it. Then I am making myself some coffee before having to kind of re-up on more short form stuff for the week. I've been a little bad about staying on top of this, but obviously 1st to 11 work always comes first. Then I am making myself some lunch and also kind of packing up lunch for tomorrow, I think at least. Maybe I didn't do that this day. Anyway, then you can see I went out to go check on the little hotel, on the cat hotels, and they're loving it. They're eating it up. Actually, they were loving it so much that I went back and picked up the 3rd one that we had made that I couldn't fit in my car to make sure I could bring it back to my house, and get that one in place so that, more cats can have more shelter. I was actually just checking my engine there to make sure that they don't crawl up into my engine bay before I start my car. Anyway, I'm at the studio now, and I am, again, just tightening up that NAMI demo that I had to do for the jingle before I am going to start teaching some lessons. So here's me teaching a bass student. We're doing some Rage Against the Machine today. Here's some piano student footage. We're doing Aloe Block today. And this was, I think we're learning Metallica in that lesson. But I'm getting prepped for some electric drum kit students. And also you can kind of see like we're very slowly starting to get ready for the stream that's tomorrow, just getting out some gear that needs to be out. And then after that, when I'm done with lessons, I'm on my way home. I did get out the last shed like I talked about, and I found a good place for that, so now I got 3, which is nice. Anyway, it's Wednesday, I believe, and it's 7:45. I was supposed to shoot, at the time that exact clip was shot that I just showed you, I was listening to the demos of the songs that we were supposed to shoot videos for today, but we ended up moving it to tomorrow, so it was just kind of extra practice, I guess. But anyway, I'm looking at the cat footprints and making sure that they got everything and they got in okay, they're enjoying their stay. And somebody hacked my credit card, so I'm making guitar picks out of it, which is really annoying, but we'll always use some free picks. And now I'm just doing more boring home stuff before I have to start scripting out some videos for the week, some YouTube videos. Wow, this is such a great shot. I'm glad I included that. This is me prepping my lunch for the day. Massive fan of chicken pot pie casserole. And then I'm heading out. I'm gonna, I think, grab some coffee on the way to work. Yep, there it is. And get some gas. I didn't say this, but it's so cold there. That's kind of what it sounds like when I'm practicing my drums for this week's video shoot. But what I was saying is that it's been like -10, and that's cold even for me. So not really enjoying that weather. But anyway, I was just writing up some new Patreon ideas for 1st to 11 and sending them off to the crew before making some lunch and prepping for the live stream that we have to do later. After I prep for the stream, I have to teach a few more lessons, some virtual like this one, and some that are like this band that I'm teaching at the rock school. I think I might have had them in a video before. And then it's time to prep for the live stream. Here is kind of what it sounds like if you were me playing drums.
Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so look but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind, my mind. She'll make you go, she the best, be shy. Within a second, you're coming back a second. You play, maybe someone you play along, let it lead you on.
You could probably tell that was Sweet But Psycho. That's one of Trevor's favorite songs. We were playing it on stream. And that kind of wraps up Wednesdays. Next morning, Thursday, today is the day that we're actually shooting videos. So in the morning, I'm going to answer some YouTube comments. And I actually have time to film more short form stuff. I think the thing about filming short form stuff is that sometimes I'm recording it and editing it, and then I realize that it's just not good enough to post. So sometimes days are kind of wasted. But anyway, after that, I make some coffee and I make sure to go feed my now 8 extra cats that apparently I have to take care of. And I get to work usually a little before 11 so I can have some time to practice right after I pay that stupid parking ticket that I just showed you. But anyway, I'm back to practicing these songs. We usually film 2 every single time we're shooting just to kind of get some extra mileage out of it. And we have one to do for Patreon and one to do for the main YouTube channel. This is me unboxing this guitar that we're actually going to be giving away to one kind of lucky person who comes to our open house that's coming up. Here I am just packaging up our YouTube plaques before we have to start shooting some videos, which sounds like this. I'm taking that guitar and our YouTube plaques to a middle school to go talk to them and try and show them how cool it is to be a musician, and hopefully they'll want to be one, and then they'll come to our open house. And yeah, but anyway, here's us shooting. So I've included footage like this before, but this is kind of what it looks like when we're filming. I am also shooting as well as being in the videos. I am usually doing all of the instrument shots for guitar and bass. And after we shoot, this day we had a student showcase for the studio. So that just means all of our students get together and play a couple songs downtown for all the fine people of Erie. And this is me just loading in, getting the drum kit set up for one of my students who wanted to play. He wanted to learn an Imagine Dragons song, so you'll see a clip of that in a second, but this is me just getting there early and prepping the stage for that. That guitar that I mentioned earlier that we're giving away, that is pretty much going to be the first thing that shows up in the next vlog, but my camera ran out of storage right as I was there going to film some stuff for that. But anyway, I edited some footage for Patreon before the showcase started, and then this is me just kind of giving him a pep talk, and this is him crushing his song. I normally have a lot more students there, but I didn't understand that. I think this was meant to be more of like an acoustic one, so it was kind of funny that like everyone's singing these like really pretty songs, and then my student just comes in with like super loud drums. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. Some fun, kind of out of the ordinary stuff, and some normal stuff, which is kind of the point of the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to check out my Patreon where you can watch these vlogs early as soon as I'm done editing them. Thanks so much for watching.